Supporters with 2 fine goals and an excellent overall display against Hibs at the weekend, and he'll be a key man of a European miracle is to be worked tonight. But while Rangers expect to be on the attack, they will have to beware Darko Panchev, the Quicksilver striker who scored in the first leg and then picked up a hat-trick playing for Yugoslavia last week in the European Championships. So there's the Rangers team. Graham Souness has been handicapped by the non-availability of men like Kuznetsov, Johnston, Ferguson, Hurlock and Houstra for a variety of reasons. But John Brown is back in defence, and there's a place for Davy Dodds as an attacking midfield player. And Red Star field exactly the same 11 who were so impressive 2 weeks ago in Belgrade, which means no place for Dejan Saficevic, who was held in reserve in the bench, but there are 7 other internationals in that starting lineup. And the referee tonight, Mr. Bo Carlson from Sweden. So a number of gaps in the stands for the match tonight. The crowd perhaps a little over 30,000, reflecting some pessimism about Rangers' prospects. And you can be certain that Rangers will try to get off to a very quick start in the match. You see these gaps behind the Red Star goalkeeper, Stefan Stojanovic. And though there's a clutch of supporters from Belgrade behind that goal, the goalkeeper reckoned to be a potential weak link in the Red Star defence. So Spackman's header. Hateley using his aerial power, and Belgrade backed off him there. Good play there by the fullback Radinovic. Sensible refereeing also. Here's Stozic. Binic with a shot. And an early warning for Rangers. They cannot at all be cavalier going forward without considering their defence. This was fine play against, set up by Stozic, a shot by Binic, and that was good goalkeeping by Woods. So Red Star again seeing plenty of the ball early on. Binic brought down by Brown. That's towards Panchev. That's won by Stevens for Rangers. Stevens again looking for Hateley. Almost misjudged in the air by Najdoski. In goes Goff. This is Spackman. He has Walters on the left. A buzz of anticipation for Walters as he goes forward. The cross was out of the reach of Belgrade, but fell kindly for Red Star. Well, an encouraging opening burst there from Mark Walters. Picked up again by Brown. There's Hateley. So Rangers promised to play the match as much as possible in the Red Star half. That's certainly how it's turning out. Najdoski with a header. Very determined customer in defence. And there's a problem there for Spackman, clashing with Stozic in midfield. The Swedish referee quickly to the danger point. The free kick goes to Rangers. Well, these opening moments could turn out to be crucial. The whole complexion of the tie could change if Rangers could snatch an early goal. Goff joins the attack. Here's a chance for Spackman. Working very hard to keep that shot down. The referee has given a goal kick, but it was Richard Goff's intrusion into the penalty area which set this up. Challenging well inside the penalty box. The header out, falling straight to Spackman, an awkward one to take on the run. So here's Goff. Missed by Marovic. Back from Stephen to Goff. This is Trevor Stephen. Finding space now on the left for Rangers. Great turn of pace there by Stephen going inside. Trying to get away from Jugovic. Helped by Spackman. This is Monroe. Stevens playing it forward. And Rangers allowing Stuart Monroe to push forward into midfield. He's over on the right at the moment in possession now. That's towards Haitley. Stojanovic in trouble, and a brave diving save by the keeper in the end. The Yugoslav players expressing their concern about the challenge made by Walters, but that certainly isn't justified. And the goalkeeper now going down, clutching his right eye. He couldn't hold out the first time. The ball was free as Walters came in, and Walters appeared to me to be extremely careful there not to do any damage. Brown's header finds Stephen in midfield. That's Haitley. Now Walters. Haitley's broken on the left. Challenge was made there by Marovic. Here's Spackman taking on Stozic. Determined play there by Spackman. The referee allows play to continue. And Spackman earns a free kick, trying to suggest to Radinovic that the game is played with the ball. And the referee saw things Spackman's way, so Mark Walters will take this free kick. Queuing up in the middle now for Rangers. There's Walters. Headed down and appeals for handball. Well, Ali McCoist is incensed about that, but there's no penalty decision given. Let's check this again as Walters plays the ball in. The header was made there. There was a bit of work carried out by Milodic on Goff. Here's a problem now for Rangers. Well, that would surely have ended the match as the contest. Jugovic with a flying header. Well, Rangers caught here by the pace of Binic on the right, flighting that across to Jugovic coming in on the far post, heading that wide. And Spackman this time is penalised, complaining bitterly to the referee, but he did lift his foot and show his studs, and that, in a European context, usually guarantees a free kick. Radonecki with the free kick. Radinovic offering himself on the right. Oh, good play by Radinovic. What a fine player he is. There's Panchev. Well, happily for Rangers, matched by another athlete in the form of Gary Stevens. Stevens now trying to create something, coming forward. Haitley with a delicate layoff towards Dodds. Not a bad effort that by Dodds. The switch in the roles there. McCoist playing up beside Haitley, allowing Dodds to drop off, and Haitley did very well indeed with the layoff. Just look at the quality of that pass from Mark Haitley. Dodds had one thought in mind now, and that was to test goalkeeper Stojanovic. Walters got a touch, a foul on Haitley. Well, that case had been more obvious. Najdowski trying to claim he was being backed into, but that clearly wasn't the case. Mark Walters and Trevor Stephen over the free kick. Walters could attempt a shot at goal. That's what he did. There's David Dodds. It was a good effort that by Dodds. He had to be very careful indeed to keep that shot under control. It broke off the defence there across to Dodds. Look how high the ball was. He was trying very hard to keep it under the crossbar. It would have been very easy to lash this wildly over the top, and Dodds, using his experience, trying to guide that into the top corner. Fine header by Najdowski. Set up by Haitley for Stephen. Spackman did well, he read that from Marovic.